Hi, boys and girls. Welcome to your Tuesday writing. Now, yesterday we highlighted 3 details that we were going to use for our writing. Today, boys and girls, you're going to write an introduction sentence and your first detail about polar bears. So let's begin. First, you need to write your name. My name is Mrs. Van Otten, so I'm going to write Mrs. Van Otten. Please make sure that you write your own name. I then am going to click the enter button so I can go down to the next line. Now you can see that my line here is in the middle, and that's okay because that's how I had my title. But to start our paragraph, I want you to come up here and click this side button. That's going to move your writing to the side, and that's where you want to begin your writing. To write an introduction, boys and girls, you need to tell your reader what you are writing about. Today we are writing about polar bears, so we need to tell our reader that we are writing about polar bears. Now think of your reader as your teacher. So if you have me, Mrs. Van Otten, or Miss Pierce, or Mrs. McQuistion, that is your reader. So how do you want to tell your teacher what you're writing about? So an example would be, polar bears are fun to learn about. Period. Let me tell you why. That would be an introduction because, one, you're telling your reader that you're writing about polar bears, and then you're telling us that you're going to tell us why polar bears are fun to learn about. That is a good introduction for informational writing because you're telling us that you have some facts that you would like to tell us about. After you write your introduction sentence, you are going to come back and you're going to write about your first fact. So we had a first fact of, they are the largest meat-eating animal on land. They have sharp teeth and claws they use for hunting their prey. Now, when we write this fact, boys and girls, we do not ever copy what somebody else wrote. Instead, we're going to take this fact and put it in our own words. So try to think of ways that you can put this in your own words. How would you tell somebody this fact after you read it? An example would be, and we're going to use a transition word first because it is our first detail. So we might say, first, polar bears have sharp teeth and claws that they use to catch their prey. That might be one way that you want to tell the reader your first fact. I did not copy word for word what they had. Instead, I took the word that they had and made it my own. That's what you need to do for every detail that you write about. So today, boys and girls, I'd like you to focus on your first introduction sentence and then your first detail. That's it for today. Make sure that these 2 sentences look really nicely before you move on. That's it for your Tuesday writing. Thank you, boys and girls.